Yo, great morning, millionaires. It's Earl Fan Bro. And as always, if you find value in this content, hit that like, comment, and share button. First things first, man, I just want to give a big shout out to all of the women who reached out, who really wanted to take advantage of the $99 startup deal so they can go ahead and start improving their credit, so they can start improving their lifestyle, so they can start doing better and being better examples for themselves, for their co-workers, for their friends, for their families, for their children, right? Also, I want to give a big shout out to the fellas who said, look, man, I ain't no mother, but I need my credit fixed because I got a wife. What's up, man? He said, look, I ain't no mother, but I got a wife and I got, women in my family who I want to do better for. Is it possible I could get that $99 deal? I respect that because, a closed mouth don't get fed. So big shout out to them as well. Remember, tune in tomorrow night, Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Download that iHeart app. Tune in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community. What's your next level? All right? So for today's topic, just want to talk to you guys about validation for a second. Talk about permission. You know what I mean? Like if y'all listened in last week to the radio show, we was talking about confidence. And we was talking about how confident people only seek validation from within. Like we don't really care about the opinions of what's going on outside of us, right? So in this day and age, right, we get to a point to where we won't attempt something new, like starting a credit repair business or something like that, or maybe going on a radio show. Anything, working out, buying a house, whatever. We won't attempt anything without looking left and looking right to see if our people approve of us first. You like that, right? Looking left, looking right. To see, because that's what our problem is. It's like if the person standing to our left don't agree with it, we just don't agree with it. And the person to your left or your right ain't even doing half of what you was trying to do. We really have to stop searching for validation. You understand what I'm saying? Leaders lead. We don't request permission. I don't need permission to be great. I'm sorry I'm dope, people. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm not apologizing for it. That's just what it is. And that's the mentality you got to have, right? Like, if you fail at it, then you fail at it. But my thing is, the person you standing to your left or to your right giving you this validation, they're not going to be the people going through the pain with you. They're not going to be the people. They definitely going to want to be the ones sharing the spoils, but they're not going to go through the pain with you. If you're listening to your ego, the little voice on your shoulder, your ego, the ego doesn't suffer from it. The ego doesn't wake up 4 in the morning for you to go to work. The ego is not the one doing 16-hour days on the job. The ego ain't the one weighing 450 pounds, so stop listening to it. We have to really begin to start implementing our own thoughts, man. We have to begin to live by design and not by default. This morning on our affirmation call, I was bust out into tears while we were saying, the words, I am enough. Or I'm so happy and grateful that, God creates through the use of my imagination. I am the best example of my best advice because these things are reigning true in my life. You understand? I live by design. Everything that's happening to me is happening because of me, happening for me. All right? We must stop seeking permission. We must stop seeking permission. Just live your life. Be great. You understand what I'm saying? You got people counting on you. You got children. Some of you guys got more than one kid, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. You got 16 nieces and nephews. You probably got 4 or 5 grandkids, whatever. Stop seeking permission and start doing what you need to do. Do you understand me? Because at the end of the day, I told you, if you're waiting for them to create a plan for you, they already got one. And what they got planned for you ain't much. All right? But that's my time. Remember, tune in, man. WDRB Media, voice of the community. Friday nights, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Bring a friend. Don't come alone. And if you're interested in, making this the last year you rent, inbox me about our free home buyers masterclass or inbox me about our credit repair and home preparation program memberships. All right, let's go. Let's grow.